What is good, all my higher ascension people? I'm at Doi Step Mountain, and it's early in the morning, so I got a great seat here at my office, my co-working space, and I wanted to go over morning routines because I want to talk about how to maximize your productivity. And initially, I started just kind of waking up whenever I wanted to because, like, I don't have a job that is for the man and I can do what I want. And I found that that didn't really lend itself to as high of a yield of productivity as I wanted. So, most recently, I began waking up at 5 a.m. every morning. And I would organize my day that way. And I would meditate first. There's a great YouTube channel called Power Thoughts Meditation Club. They have fuck procrastination, they have gratitude, they have unstoppable courage, anything and everything you can think to move to a higher level of mentality to begin your day is great. When I do start by giving gratitude, I end up crying so much every morning because there's just so much to be grateful for. Everything that you have, there's so much to be grateful for. So for that, I recommend. How's the natural light? Oh, there we go. Yes. Okay, better lighting. Yeah. So I recommend just doing some meditations, and that's what I do in my routine. And then I do yoga or Muay Thai also in the morning because it helps discipline me. So I'm lying. I can only do Muay Thai at night with the class that I'm in, but I do start with yoga. And it's relatively cheap out here. You can pay for like 10 classes and go and do your daily Om. And just starting the day by stretching your body and giving thanks to it that every cell and every organ is dancing the dance of harmony within your body, and just giving it thanks lends itself to operating better. Every part of your body will heal faster and work better when you thank it, when you love it. So I do that. I try to make sure that is something I do not start my day without. And then I sit down and I plan what needs to be done within my day. Why? Because when you just go, 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 and without thinking and taking a breath, a deep meditative pause, you're not going to feel, oh, we got some planes. Go by. Okay, I think it's gone ish. But when you write down what needs to be done, it helps you better than having a routine. For me, in my way, I'm like an A.5 personality, so I plan for things, but I'm very relaxed about it. So should anything happen, for example, should I end up working very late at night because I feel the fire and I just want to burn that midnight oil, then my whole day is messed up because I didn't wake up at a certain time or I didn't do certain things. So instead, it's like a huge necessity for me to plan what needs to be done in each part of the day. So wake up, go and get vegetarian breakfast, find a vegan snack, pack a vegan lunch so when I come to the office I can. Or if I'm supposed to meet someone, I put that into my day. I in the list of what is to come or what I need to accomplish within that day, and I write down beside it what needs to be done within a specific time frame. So maybe having lunch with a friend will not last longer than an hour and a half. I don't say exactly what time that is, but I know that when framing my day and looking at it, that I have to work out and that is at least 2 hours or an hour and a half so I can shower. I block that out in my day. And then I look at what needs to be done in terms of my own work. So because I have two big projects, wrapping up a book and then my building a brand, there's so much that needs to be done. Usually people will just do one, and I'm doing two. So depending on what's going on, there's days where I can feel I can take on many things, and I will list that inside of what needs to be done for the day. And then other days where I'm like, you know what? I know that you're kind of struggling emotionally with some of the things that are coming up in the book. I think you should just do this for the day and then take the rest of the day off. So this helps because if I'm always having something to do and moving forward with some sort of plan of productivity, it's going to help. And I have to remember that this is a process. A lot of times there is this need in the daily routine to just see where you're going and want to get there. And I'm reminded that we're getting there. Like there is just is just an event. Getting there is a process. So there is just the event, and just as quickly as it took for you to work and grind, all of that will quickly dissipate. So it's in your best interest just to enjoy the process and just plan a few things out and smile while you're eating shit and grinding hard and working and just like making sure you have the best attitude to approach the day. That's another thing I do want to just touch base on before I let you go in this morning routine, or just establishing any sort of pattern for yourself for success. And the building blocks of success really do come from a good attitude. There have been times where I was just like pissed, poor, punk ass, pissed off. Like I didn't want to face my work. I'm talking about homelessness. I'm talking about a lawsuit. I'm talking about rape. I'm talking about, and it just, I sometimes I don't want to edit the work. So for that, just check yourself. Some people say go for it until you feel the like working. But I understand that when you're dealing with some heavy lifting spiritually or emotionally, you have to be your best friend to yourself. So I will do another YouTube video on being a good parent to your inner child much later. But for now, just know that you have to take care of the one person who is going to help you get to the other side. And that's you. And if you're not feeling it that day, don't quit, but do just take a pause and say, okay, what can I do to just kind of like elevate myself, or just what do I need to do to just feel the emotion to get through it? So if it means a 2-hour nap, make sure you do that. So this is where planning each day helps as opposed to having a specific routine, because things kind of come up. And when you're dealing with yourself, who is a multi-dimensional being of spirit, of intellect, of personality, of love, there's going to be a lot of things that come up or need some sort of adjustment. And when you have a routine, a specific at this time and this time and this time, it's always, you will find that sometimes your whole day can be ruined. And try not to allow that power. I think that the way that I am framing my days of listing and blocking certain things out ultimately helps in framing the day to make sure it's a lot more successful. I wish you the best of luck. Everyone is doing this and grinding hard, and we are people of action, divine masculine and divine feminines of action. And everything that you want comes to you. You manifest the most incredible things, but sometimes it takes a little bit of work and a lot of passion and determination and drive to get there. So everything's going to work out, you all. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share if it feels organic to you. Have an awesome day.